just lost $500,000. What the fuck do we do for the next 2 months? Like, I don't think we fucked up. Like, on paper, we should have won today, but we just didn't fucking work.
This is the worst feeling in my life. I thought I've experienced, but this is pretty bad.
And just tell me your name and what you do here.
Jonathan Pan, CEO of Ember. I was working at Riot Games for 2 years as a product manager. And while I was working at Riot, I saw the explosive growth of esports. You know, after 2 years there, I realized that I really wanted to get into this field myself. The one confirmed staff member we have on payroll, or hopefully payroll next week, is Bao Lam. He's our general manager. He's our kind of first full-time hire.
I'm Bao Lam. I'm the general manager for Ember. So before I came to work on Ember with John, I was working at Riot Games actually. The developer and publisher of League of Legends. And he makes these pitches like, hey, we just got a bunch of money to start a team, you want to do it? You know, this opportunity came up and it's one of those things that I couldn't really pass up. So our biggest challenge right now is just to make sure we get into the challenger scene first off. That's our number one goal. And then once we get into challenger series, it's kind of like firing away to the top to get into the LCS hopefully. So we're like the AAA baseball team, and then LCS is like the major leagues.
So the time crunch is really in two forms. It's as if we're trying to build two trains while they're trying to move and operate. So the first train is just the business, legal, and operations of the company. Basic stuff that I think many people take for granted, like payroll, healthcare, like setting up a bank account. So that's the first train. The second train is trying to build a winning team to compete and then to get into North American Challenger Series. So that's kind of what Bao focuses on, and I'm trying to focus on the first train, which is the business side. Holy shit! We gotta buy those labor law posters. Look, no one has this stuff here. Why are we the only ones complying with these rules?
Let's not do it.
And I'm gonna do it. We're gonna be official. When people come here, they're like, oh my god, it's a labor notice. Where we're at with the team is we are talking with Cloud9 to finalize the purchase of their Challenger Series slot.
That's really smart. That was a really smart play. Definitely not going to import someone. That's something I don't want to do. We want to make a North American organization full of North American players instead of all these other teams are just importing Koreans or Europeans. And I want to see if we can do it right. You know, American-born players.
Oh shit! Fight's brewing out.
Dude, yeah. That was a hype flash, dude. Holy shit.
Bao's been really busy trying to finalize the roster. We have many options right now, so it's a matter of just choosing which combination of players we think is the best fit for the upcoming Challenger Series.
The smart thing was he flashed sideways instead of backwards, so he thought Archer would get hit by that anyways. That's legit, dude. These guys are so fucking good at League of Legends.
They're so good. Our first pick was Solo. He's known to be very aggressive, and we wanted to build our team around aggression.
Yeah, do you mind saying your age?
I'm 22. A lot of these kids are kids. A lot of these players are 18 and 19, right? I'm the grandpa over here. I mean, the fact that I get to play video games for a living sounds really cool. Our second pick was Golden Glue. We wanted a star on the team. He's played on multiple LCS teams, and we felt that he was just a solid pickup.
I play League of Legends professionally. I want to be the best mid laner in North America right now. Then I just been playing solo queue every day and working out, and they just told me they wanted me to give it a try out, and now I'm here.
Our next pick was Glebe, who actually started off as kind of like a consultant for us, helping us pick players, make intros to players. Ultimately, we felt like he was the support we needed, and we hired him.
I started playing League of Legends in the sophomore year of my high school education. Before then, I played video games a decent amount, but never on a really competitive level. I was mostly focused on studying, getting good grades, trying to get into good college for computer science.
For our ADC, we picked Lod because he's a very personally marketable guy. So we thought it was good to have him as an asset because for our team, we wanted to build not only good players, but also people we could market.
When I started playing when I was 13, the scene was so young and nobody had any idea how much League would grow. I just decided pretty early that I really wanted to try and be a part of that. I didn't want to just sit around and like play for fun. Like I started competing to try and be the best and like climb the ladder. I want to end up as a world-class AD, not just some like subpar, like average player.
And last but not least, Contract's by far the most like naturally gifted jungler or even player that we've vetted out. He just dominated the games.
I am 16 years old. I started playing League when I was 12, around 8th grade. I know a few 16-year-olds that are challenger, but usually I think the peak performance of League players are from 17 and 18. My mom is really nervous going into this. She doesn't really know too much about it or the history. She just wants me to be safe pretty much, and she's supportive. She wants me to follow my dreams pretty much.
I was looking at other challenger offers from various teams. Bao and Ember seemed like they were like the most committed to winning in the long term and really putting in like all the resources to create a winning team, and that's what attracted me the most.
I'm actually really excited to start playing in an office. I think having a workplace where you can focus on just playing League and just scrimming and just practicing. I'm pretty excited to practice in an office.
Right now I think the roster is pretty good. They're really focused on performance, which in my opinion is the most important thing. If we put in the effort, it's something we can do.
It's always interesting meeting people because you know them for like quite a long time online, just either from playing them in solo queue or from just interacting beforehand as a team. And it's really cool because then you get to see like a whole different side of them, and you become closer, and it makes you better players and better teammates.
I've known all of them for like a really long time online. They all seem like really chill guys, so excited to work with them. So I'm gonna do as much as I can to work on myself and become really good individually. We're just gonna be grinding and playing a lot of League in the next 2 months, that's for sure.
Hey everyone, so we finally got the projector to work. We're gonna just do a quick presentation around kind of what we value as an organization. We want to create an organization where it's okay to fail because that's the only way you can improve. But we want to create it where it's safe to fail. And secondly, in terms of competition, you can really compete against like two people, other people and yourself. And we really want to focus on continuous improvement and how you can like keep beating yourself and becoming a better person. Not just through League of Legends, we're gonna do way more than that. We really believe that better humans become better athletes. And we think esports players are like athletes. There's always a way to win, and we want to create an organization that wins.
We got these guys out here doing some PT to kind of like refresh their mind, break up their day, give their body some vigor. And what they're doing is creating a sound body, mind, and spirit, and breaking up the stigma of classic gamer, just eating Cheetos and drinking Mountain Dew all day.
Fucking hate running.
Oh god! 30! I can't do it, dude.
So bad. Oh yeah, day one, baby, day one. That's an aspartame, son.
How you feeling, Bell? I'm fucking out of shape, man. Better humans, better athletes.
Oh fuck.
Healthy mind, healthy body.
How good is a human when they're dead?
Hashtag Team Yoga.